Greetings, everybody. Just looking at my Pink Panther comic book. Take a look at that. Coffee and donut, 25 cents, 1974. Those were the good old days. But what caught my eye about this comic was the ad in the back. Hope you could see that, from the American Seed Company. And if you take a look at the kid on the left of the screen with the exclamation, "They are the only thing I ever tried to sell that people wanted to buy." Well, first of all, with a face like that, only a mother could love. And you gotta wonder about poor Mrs. Grundy next door. She probably bought those seeds out of fear that he might start chipping away at her wooden leg. And speaking of chipping away, get his name there. Well, maybe his mother didn't love him so much after all. Chipper. But this is kind of an off-the-cuff video, because the other day on March 1st, I think it was Tuesday, I saw a video by Doc and Howlett in which he showed this 1-gallon milk jug, I think it was, in which he's saving money up to buy a copy of Giant Size X-Men #1. That same day, 123 Comic Man uploaded a video in which he showed a Giant Size X-Men #1 that he had acquired through a trade, I think. And seeing those two videos inspired me to start looking again for my missing annuals and specials and giant size comics that I had from the X-Men, which I haven't been able to find for 5 or 6 months in my mess. You know, I got hundreds of boxes, and diamond boxes and long boxes and short boxes and brown boxes, unmarked, mixed with Bronze Age and some Silver Age and a lot of Modern Age. You know, I don't know. I don't know what happened to those Giant Size X-Men, you know, and the annuals. I couldn't find them for 5 or 6 months, and then that inspired me to go and take another look, see. And then what I have back there is a unit, a shelving unit that houses just my Uncanny X-Men, and it's on casters, and it has, you know, 15 boxes, short boxes of just Uncanny X-Men, and then one box at the bottom that's for the specials and giant sizes and annuals. But when I pull that box out, there's nothing in it except for one book that has nothing to do with any annuals. And I couldn't figure out what happened to all those books. I looked everywhere. I opened boxes. I even went to my other house and looked in the storage that I had over there. Nothing. So I went back there and looked in my collection of Uncanny X-Men again. And this time I looked in the bottom row, and each box says Uncanny X-Men. So I'm not actually going to go looking in there. You know, I didn't for 5 months because it's nothing but Uncanny X-Men in there. It's got to say specials. Let me show you the box. I could better explain it that way. Here. This is the box that I pulled out. It says Uncanny X-Men Annual Specials Giants. There's nothing like, there was nothing in there. Only this. X-Men First Class. I don't even know how the hell that got in there. But that's what was in this box. And now I'm going to show you the other box. This is the box that was right next to it, that was staring me in the face the whole time for all these months. It just says Uncanny X-Men. I never bothered to open it because I expected to find just issues of Uncanny X-Men in there, like the other 13 boxes of Uncanny X-Men that I did open up and look through, you know, briefly. I just never bothered to open this one that was right next to the box that says specials and giant size. And lo and behold, here they are. Oh, you know, there's even stuff in here that doesn't belong. But I'm going to try to go through it and show you all this stuff. I'm glad I finally found it, and I guess I got to thank Doc and Howlett and 123 Comic Man, because I wouldn't have even started looking for them again if they didn't upload those videos. But yeah, it's just unbelievable. They're supposed to be in this box. It's no wonder I couldn't find them, and they were staring me in the face the whole damn time. Excuse me, I gotta have a drink out of my special celebration cup. Just a little coffee with a nip of rum. Well, anyway, let me show you what's in here. I hope I can, hope you can see this okay. Let me get rid of my, my mouse. And the first thing that's in this box, the first issues that come out of this box are stuff that doesn't even belong in here. I don't know. But it's Fantastic Four and the X-Men. This is actually this should have been filed under Fantastic Four. It wasn't. And there's Fantastic Four versus the X-Men #2. What was it? This is #3. Right? I don't even know. This is the first time I'm actually looking at all this. I did look in the back of the box, and I found what I wanted back there, but let me go through all this first. And this is #1 of the Fantastic Four versus the X-Men. Here's another book that was there. It doesn't belong in there. I don't know how it got in there. Phoenix, the Untold Story, #1. Let me put this over here. This will better show you the stuff what I got. Let's see, what is this? Dark Reign. Uncanny X-Men, Dark Reign. This is the annual number. I don't know what number it is. What number is this? Crap almighty. Well, it's a recent annual. I'm not sure which one it is. And then there's oh, these are the new. They restarted the annuals, and this is #2, and this is #1. It's all kind of confusing to me. And here's the old annuals from 1994, #18. Uncanny X-Men Annual #18. Uncanny X-Men #17. Uncanny X-Men #16. It's another #16. 6. This is 15. Sorry, number 15. Another number 15. And I gotta have some ambiance over here. Yep. Number 13. I believe this is the first appearance of Gambit, and it's also the first appearance of Longshot, minor character. Now, number 9, this is called a Giant Size Annual. Now they're called the X-Men again. They kept on changing between X-Men and Uncanny X-Men. So many times I lost track. Alright, so annual X-Men number 9. This is just called X-Men Annual number 8. Number 7. Another number 7. I'm going to go through the whole box. Like I said, I really don't know what's in this box, except for I immediately just thumbed through it to make sure that my Giant Size X-Men was in there, and that was in the back, so I know that's in there. This stuff I haven't seen in I don't know how long. I think my nephew must have, you know, put these in this box because he was helping me a couple of times to kind of organize everything, and that's probably when it got misplaced. And that's also why I don't know exactly everything what I have in here. Another number 5. Another number 5. And I just got a bunch of number 4s. There's 3 of them here. Another number 4. There's 2 more copies of number 4. I can't remember why I have so many of these, but I have a lot of them. And then there's X-Men Alpha Flight number 1 and number 2. Get the glare out of there. Let's see. The X-Men versus the Avengers. This is number 2 of a 2 and 4 issue. Number 2 of 4. Looks like I don't have number 3 or number 4. Number 1. These are reprints right here. These are X-Men Classics. These are reprinting earlier X-Men. This is Classics number 2. I don't know what issue they're reprinting, but X-Men number 1. There's 5 copies in here. All reprints, and I got 5 copies. I have no idea why I have 5 copies of this. There's X-Men number Classics number 1, or X-Men Special Edition number 1. Let me see something here on the front. This reprints the X-Men Giant size, the first appearance. 3 copies in this package. Now I come to Giant size X-Men number 2. Get this other stuff out of here. There's something on the bottom. I can't believe I got a comic stuck at the bottom of the box. And it's probably what I think it is. Yes. Oh. Anyway, here it is. Giant size X-Men number 1. This is in very fine to near mint. Probably closer to near mint. Very first appearance of the new X-Men. Second full appearance, I believe, of Wolverine. This is probably near mint. Kind of reluctant to say that, but I think it is closer to near mint. I have on the back written here, "They're refined to near mint," and I wrote that on there in 2007. But it certainly looks like a near mint copy to me. And there's Giant Size X-Men number 1. And then I have another copy of Giant Size X-Men number 1, which is in a little bit lesser grade according to what I wrote on the back here in 2007. This is in Very Fine Plus. Because I think the corner up here seems to be a little bit blunted, and there's some ink, somebody wrote the date, arrival date on there. This is the second copy I got. I actually have 3 copies of this, and I have the specials as well, but I have no idea where they are. But when I come across those, I'll be showing them too. So they're there. Really nice copies too. Well, I'm glad I found these, and I gotta thank Doc and Howlett and 123 Comic Man, because I was stressing over these. To be honest with you, I was stressing for 5 months. I didn't know what happened to them. I even thought my poor nephew might have pilfered them at one point, but good thing I never said anything, because he would never do anything like that. Never. But I didn't know what to think anymore. And these are the last things I have in that box. This was a Heroes Hope X-Men. All proceeds go to being donated to fight famine in Africa. And then Obnoxio the Clown, which was a one-shot. And I think that he was a character in I don't know, Crack Magazine or Crazy Magazine. And it kind of reminds me of Krusty the Clown from the SpongeBob Square... No, not SpongeBob SquarePants. The Simpsons. I'm thinking of the Krusty Krab. That's Krusty the Clown is who I meant from The Simpsons. Well, there you have it. There you have it. What a relief that was to find those. I was stressed out over those, and I know I got another one. But I'm not so stressed out anymore, because if I found these two, I know I'll find the other one sooner or later, along with those Spawn copies that I have that I promised Doc and Howlett to send one to as soon as I find it. I might have to send them a little appetizer to hold them over. I got this, oh hell, let me show it to you. I found these a while back. All these are not comic books. What they are is the program guide from the Motor City Con. I had a bunch of these. This is the program guide from the Motor City Con from 2006. And the cover was done by Billy Tucci and Mark Sparacchio. The front cover was done by them and signed by both of them. And the back cover was done by Jim Steranko. And it is also signed by Jim Steranko. Right there. It's addressed and signed by Jim Steranko. So I got all three. All three of the creators signed this. Billy Tucci and Mark Sparaccio on the front cover. Jim Steranko on the back. Now, it's only a program guide, but it is a signature by all three artists and Jim Steranko. So, if Doc and Howlett is interested, I'll send them that as just to hold them over until I find the Spawn issue that I promised them. Anyway, that's about all I got for right now, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and hope you tune in again next time. And this was like an off the cuff. I didn't even rehearse anything here, so yeah, I wish I had something else to show you like my other giant size X-Men, but I'll come across that sooner or later. Okay, take care. Thanks for watching.